Yeah, because it was an actually existing monarchy that was very contemporary. And like especially with like when Princess Diana entered in the 80s and afterward, like the monarchy became this thing that people had an attachment to that wasn't something in the past, but it was like very real. Remember she was called the People's Princess? Do you guys remember this? And so it's like you said, Jen, it's not just a fantasy. It was like on people's televisions every day. Like you could just go to Buckingham Palace and like lay down flowers for her. Like the monarchy was like real, I think, to people. And I probably for like the first time ever. And so then you have like I swear to God, I swear. I mean, you know how there's like a lot of TV right now that's reflecting on the 90s? There's like the stuff about OJ, like the Fox series about Monica Lewinsky. And there's all of these like new documentaries coming out revisiting Princess Diana's death, like her rise to fame and then her death in 1997. The monarchy, like the British royal family, had a lot to do, I swear to God, with the rise of reality TV in America. They predated that shit. They were very active in the 90s, and the way that they entered into the public sphere, particularly through Diana and all of like the pre-reality TV show kind of reality TV obsession with Princess Diana and like the entire royal family. Absolutely. Like I bet you the Kardashians would never have been a thing had like the British royal family not completely rebranded itself through Princess Diana in the 90s. They absolutely have something to do with like the Donald Trumps of the world and shit like that. It's like, oh, power and wealth is eternal, but it's also totally attainable. We'll just create a reality TV show to show you how to make $1 billion. You know, it's just I don't even know what to say. It's just like pure. It's just disgusting.
A super compelling argument. Princess Diana was the first reality TV star. She didn't even know it. And have you seen like the Spencer movie? It's super boring, but like
I feel like every Kristen Stewart is. It's like just I don't know. It's just like painful watching Kristen Stewart act.
it was interesting how it was kind of showing like, it was supposed to be, sympathetic to like her powerlessness and the position she was in. And it's interesting because like I almost like Diana was a whole social experiment, right? It's like the monarchy social experiment. We build up this idol, we kill her off. Let's look at how the public reacts. Like, and I don't know. Yeah, wow. You having said all that, I think it for sure puts into perspective. I think it's also funny because native ladies are obsessed with Princess Diana. Like, I know everyone in my family was. My grandma was obsessed with Princess Diana. We had books about her. We had like a framed picture of her on the fridge. Ridiculous stuff. And it's like, why? What did she represent that like native ladies and like resonated with that? Like, it's very interesting.
This is what I'm saying. People have a really strong affective attachment to the British royal family, even in unlikely places. I'm not trying to say that those people are, there's anything wrong with that, but there's a reason why that is the case. And it's like our job, to unpack like the larger like structure that makes it so that why do we have these affective attachments and like what is behind that? And like, how does that maybe like unintentionally promote or elide imperialism, right? How does that whitewash or red wash or whatever wash, pink wash, right? The sheer the magnitude of violence of the British Empire is like mind-boggling. You're right. They literally colonized the whole world.
And Diana herself was really literally the sacrificial virgin. I mean, she was sacrificed on the altar of imperialism. And she was the ideal candidate because she was royalty. She came from a royal family. She was a virgin, and they made it like I remember when she and Charles got engaged. I was in high school, I think, and like there was media report, but this is before social media, so there were actual news reports. She was a virgin. That was one of the reasons why the Queen wanted him. He had to marry a virgin. There could be no question of succession. And so you've got this 17, 18, she was young when they met.
He was like 30.
Yeah. So you've got, yeah. I mean, the whole thing screamed of pedophilia, but you have this whole, like, she was literally sacrificed on the altar of. I mean, poor thing had no idea what she was getting herself into. And, like, people were gnawing at her. I mean, they were literally, and I have no great love for Diana. I don't have a picture of her on my refrigerator. But I do feel really sorry for anyone, no matter how privileged they were at the beginning of their life, who basically gets gnawed to death by the monarchy. And that's literally what happened to her. And, you know, she, like, you almost knew she was never going to survive. She had to be that immortalized sleeping beauty in the glass coffin, like, you know, like fairy tales. And the monarchy not only perpetuates that ideal of this, you know, this virginal, silent, like, she was supposed to be silent. She was supposed to just look good on Charles's arm and produce heirs. But instead, the fact that she got literally eaten alive by both the monarchy and the media made her a martyr. And that kind of shifted the whole way the monarchy dealt with things like that. Now they have people they hate who are married to their sons, which, whatever, not going to go there.